But lately we haven't been riding in cabs with farmers because of COVID. So it's been a lot of riding in cabs with kids. You know what? Sometimes I'm happy that it just turned out because sometimes I surprise myself with my cooking.
Bought new coveralls.
They don't fit?
They need elastic bands in them. And the problem, they should put this tab on there because every time you go to the bathroom, you pee on it.
Hey, Derek with Evergreen Wood Creek Farms here, Leslie Kelly's brother. I was actually so excited to get into the field. My very first bush I went to go around, I kind of got a little too close and hit a tree, and I got a little bit of fixing there to do on the nozzle body. You know, and I'll admit, my mental health, I have anxiety. Actually anxiety and PTSD.
Welcome to another episode of Riding in Cabs with Farmers, but lately we haven't been riding in cabs with farmers because of COVID. So it's been a lot of riding in cabs with kids. But that won't stop the videos. So I'm changing things up and we're going to be doing lots of riding in cabs, but with my family. My family has been a huge support of all the things that I've been doing, and they have an amazing story to share too. He doesn't have COVID, but he's been coughing a lot. So I'm going to be videoing and sharing my brother's story and my husband. Yes, and my husband's story, Matt. We live in town. And right now we are going to deliver some lunch out to the field and go for a tractor ride. Get out of the house. We need to get out of the house. Right, kids?
Right.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
He's excited. Yeah, there's Uncle Derek. And Robbie. Uncle Derek's in the truck. And here comes Dad. Here's my hubby, who's trying to put down anhydrous, but it's not working. You bought new coveralls?
Bought new coveralls.
They don't fit?
They need elastic bands in them.
You look good.
Yeah, they're tight. Guess you should try things on before you buy them. And the problem, they should put this tab on there because every time you go to the bathroom, you pee on it. Okay, love you.
Bye, love you.
Have fun.
We'll have fun.
Go fun.
Where do you want to go? Back home, you bet.
So we're still applying anhydrous here to our wheat ground. The reason why we apply anhydrous is we feel that there's a benefit to putting the anhydrous down because it opens the soil up, warms the soil up, breaks up some compaction layers. We also can cover more acres with our air drill without having to do fills because we only have a certain size of tank for putting granular fertilizer down. The benefit of also managing some of the residue and spreading it out and leveling the soil off and getting rid of the ruts. We've been so wet in the past few years that we find that you can see ruts in the field. There are compaction layers in the field from the tires of the tractors and the cultivators or combines. A little bit about the anhydrous unit. There is full sectional control on this, so if we go into little pie shapes or wedge shapes, it shuts sections off. Condensation you see on the hoses there is the anhydrous going through them. It's a compressed gas and it's very cold, so that's why it condenses the water droplets on the outside and creates frost. So you can see the sectional control come on there, the green arrows, and as you get going down the field or come into those pie shapes or wedge shapes, it will start shutting the sections off as need be there. So that's the full GPS system there with the auto steer, and that controls the anhydrous unit. Sorry about the jiggling. 40%, or you see the bar there that says 40% on it there, that's how much the tank is full. So it keeps track of how much has been applied. So.
Hey everybody, Derek with Evergreen Wood Creek Farms here. Leslie Kelly's brother and Matthew Kelly's business partner. This joint venture that we have, Central Saskatchewan. We're going to be seeding about 6,500 acres this year. Actually stopped in this corner just to show you guys that slough back there. Little history here. That was actually my great-great-grandparents' homestead. And yes, in fact, it is a yard, but underwater. Beaver Dam let go here about 4 or 5 years ago in the wet years and flooded the yard. So anyways, that's it's a little bit of history. A little bit about myself. Very first YouTube video, so a little nerve-wracking, so be patient with me. I am a father of 2 girls, 5 and 14. It's pretty exciting here right now. Actually, we are just renovating the farmhouse that my mom and dad grew up in, me and my sisters grew up in, and also my grandpa grew up in. So pretty exciting to get the renovations done, get the seeds in the ground, and get moved out there anyways. So anyways, I just wanted to make a short little video here and introduce myself a little bit, and you'll be hearing more from me. Good day everybody. Awesome day. It's go time. We're going to start seeding tomorrow, so I got to put some hours on this butte and get ahead of the drill and do some spraying, some burn off. I was actually so excited to get into the field. My very first bush I went to go around, I kind of got a little too close and hit a tree, and I got a little bit of fixing there to do on the nozzle bodies. Oh well, nobody's perfect. Stuff happens. Show you a few things here. Shout out to Blair's Fertilizer. We just purchased this water trailer from them, and the boys in the shop actually set it up for me, and it is awesome. I'm excited to use it. Spend a lot of time, like I said, on this thing, and having something that's user friendly and can haul a lot of water and a lot of chemical on it, and don't have to pull a chem trailer or something like that with a half ton is just awesome. Great day. Beautiful out, sun shining, no wind. Perfect day. I should probably spend a little bit more time spraying than doing videos, but I'm actually just shut down here for supper. One thing that we try to do a lot is get everyone together for supper. Everyone shuts down, or somebody relieves, dad will come out and relieve the guy in the cedar, so everyone can get together for supper and have half an hour or 40 minutes or whatever and just enjoy life. She's go time, so I want to stress out, just be safe out there. It's going to be some long hours out there, and yeah, do what you can do to be safe. Take care, guys. Now that I did a fun post, I'm doing a little bit more of a serious post. I wanted to talk a little bit about mental health, how important it is. You've probably heard my sister Leslie do a bunch of speeches or posts with domore.ag and mental health, and just like to say, I'm really proud of her to be able to do that, to be able to get in front of a crowd or in front of a camera and talk about that kind of stuff. Takes a lot of guts. And it's one thing. This is out of my comfort zone. I've never videotaped myself, been on YouTube or anything. So and I'll admit, my mental health, I have anxiety, the actually anxiety and PTSD. But the last 3 weeks, my anxiety, it's been bugging me big time, more so than usual. And I'm not scared to admit it. It's normal. It's normal to feel anxious or anxiety or depression or any of that kind of stuff. In today's world, you know, with COVID-19 going on and people coped up and kids coped up and not being able to do your regular activities, day-to-day things, you know, it's a lot. And I just want to say, it's okay to talk about it. Nobody's going to judge you. If they do, they're not worth your time. Talk about it. I have a big support team. I have quite a few friends that you know, they'll sit down anytime, they'll take a phone call anytime for me and talk about it, no matter what time of the night it is or what time of the day it is. They'll come out for a ride, you know, they'll take me for a walk and just see what's up. Another thing that I'm really proud of is since day one that we've been farming together as this joint venture, you know, 10 years ago now, we've always stressed about communication. Communication trumps everything. If you know, everyone says, oh, how do you farm with family? You know, it is tough to farm with family. But you know what? That is one thing me and Matt and, you know, when Dad was farming with us, that we all communicated. You know, if somebody was off in the morning, they would let the other person or the team, the whole staff know. I'm off today. It's not that I'm mad at you. I'm going to be quiet because I'm just not feeling myself, and let them know that, you know. First thing, you know, if somebody comes to work and they're quiet right away, you think that they're mad at you. That's not the case in most cases. But it's communication is just it's huge. And me and Matt see each other every day. We're out here farming now, trying to put the seeds in the ground and do some spraying and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we see each other every day, but we phone each other constantly too, and just, you know, have that chat, you know, that awkward, it's going to be awkward for a while, but it'll come to you, and it's completely normal to have that awkward conversation. Just let them know, just hey, I'm not feeling up today and up to snuff, and this is what's going on. Don't have to talk about it for 2 hours, but let the other person know. It's really hit home the last couple days. A member of our community took his life, suicide here a couple days ago on Saturday night. So it's been on my mind. So like I said, the message is getting across. Phone, just make that phone call. Have a good day.
Today I'm cooking my first seeding meal, and we're gonna have chicken cordon bleu. Who doesn't love breasts for the first day of planting? Yeah, I'm going to first pour myself some wine, because I love to cook and drink wine, and we'll attempt to cook. Can't see, I actually have a boxed wine to get me through planting a little bit. So I've never made chicken breasts, so today I'm just going to bake them. I'm gonna roll them up, and it's kind of like a casserole. It looks good. I found it on Pinterest, and so I'm gonna try it tonight. So I have chicken breasts. So first, you want to pound the breasts. Yeah, a good. Try to get them kind of flat, because you have to roll them. This Yeti cup is from the South Dakota Cattlemen's Association. I really like it. I got 2. So I got ham from Costco, and I got already pre-cut Swiss cheese from Costco. And I need salt and pepper. So we want to salt and pepper it. I use lots of salt, lots of pepper. Both sides. First. slap on a piece of ham. And once you do the chicken breast, then the ham, and then the cheese, and then you roll. Rolling. They see me rolling, and it's kind of hard to roll, but do it like that. Toothpick. Toothpick to get the kind of the top and the bottom chicken breast. And then I put it in the dish. Just hearty food, easy to clean up, easy to make. This is literally like this chicken casserole is 4 ingredients. I'll put panko crumbs, or really any bread crumbs will do, and then we'll bake it for 30 minutes. Easy peasy. Couldn't find regular breadcrumbs. These will do. I actually like panko better. I am done assembling. I think that took me maybe 10-15 minutes, which those are recipes that I really love. I'll put this in the oven. So now I need a side, and I like easy sides, hearty sides. So I'm gonna put potatoes and carrots in the Instant Pot. It'll take like 5 minutes. So the only really preparation is the cutting and chopping. And I'm not scared of it anymore. Well, mostly not. I think I know how to work this. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, and you can be on the video. Look. Yep. So chicken stock mix. This is Copeland. You wanna say hi? Hi. Here's the spoon.
Okay.
And we'll put 1 spoon in there. 1 spoonful. Okay, that's pretty good.
No,
Okay. Yeah, okay, just a little bit. Okay, that's perfect. Now I'll put some water in there. You can stir. Move you over.
Why?
Okay, can you put the carrots in here?
Sure. Can I put them all
Yeah,
in
you can
there?
put them all in there.
Okay.
Good.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Now I got this in.
You can dump that in now.
Yeah.
Good. And then Mom's gonna put potatoes in there.
Can I put them in there?
Well, you can put them in there, but Mom's gotta cut them up. Here's a piece of ham.
Yeah.
You get 1 piece of ham, okay? Before supper, you can't ruin your supper.
Yum.
Mom's gonna drink some wine. She's not paying attention to me. Watching TV. See the TV. So my secret ingredient for most potato recipes is onion soup mix. Salty, just a little extra flavor. I don't know why I'm using this. It's the first thing I grabbed. It's got water in there. I'll cook it maybe for 5 minutes because there's a lot in there. So it'll take about 50 minutes to steam up. And I'll let it do a little bit of a natural release. Oh, you want to go down. So I like this part. I wait and I sip wine. I also want to wait. So they eat ham. I eat squeezed cheese and crackers. So I only have 5. And if I'm eating out with the kids, I take us little dishes because these are for the guys. So I line them up, then I dish, and I put, ooh, you can't see me. So I line them up, and then I put butter in them if there's potatoes, salt and pepper, and I have a bucket that I take out that has all the utensils. So to drop it off, then I'll leave enough utensils and some napkins. I hear the steam. And then I put that cloth over the top just to help. Okay, my timer is almost ready. They look pretty good. So chicken makes me a little nervous. So I don't want anyone getting sick on my watch. So it's at 120. I won't put it back in because I'm going to put more cheese on it and then it's going to cook some more. Or broil it. So it should be good. Oh my goodness. There's one more piece. That's mine. It's all mine. Whew. Got a little distracted. They are a little bit more crispier than what I would have hoped for, but it works. You know what? Sometimes I'm happy that it just turned out because sometimes I surprise myself with my cooking. So it's all steamed. Everyone gets some potatoes, carrots.
I thought I don't have to, Mom.
No, you don't. And then butter is the last thing. I put butter on everybody's. One that has 2 chicken breasts, and it's because Robbie eats a little bit more meat because he doesn't like vegetables.
I like vegetables.
You like vegetables? There's my container, and then I wrap. And then we are good to go. And this thing has straps and pretty easy to carry. You ready, Copeland? Pretty easy? Can you do it? Will's here to help. Okay, let's go. Everything fits, even the dog. Oh, we need to get the dog in. Okay, Willa. There, I almost forgot the dog. You ready to go now, Copeland?
So we're in our 3rd day of planting here at Evergreen Wood Creek Farms. We've got roughly 650 acres done here right now. It's about 11 o'clock on Friday morning here. Day 3, we've moved and we're working close to the farmyard. So you can see Keith, one of the guys that helps us out here. He's seeding just east of our home farm here, so east of Derek's house. Here comes the red semi here. This has our fertilizer on it. It's got a set of belly augers underneath where you see the hoppers. Whoa! There's a set of belly augers where you see the hoppers right there and there. These are our belly augers underneath the bottom of the semi. Little black things that are, where's my finger? Right there. That opens the gates. That black thing there, my dirty finger, is where you turn on and off the augers. And they're driven by the hydraulics off the truck. That's what we use to put our fertilizer into the back of the air tank. Here's our air drill transport position. John Deere tank, 60-foot seed hawk. There's a conveyor on the tank that we use to fill it, which is the green thing that's across it. A picture of it unfolding here right now. Keith Harcourt is in the tractor right now. He's going to use the hydraulics to lower it down. It's a narrow transport model, so it goes down the road fairly narrow. It's the same width as the tires on the back of the tractor. The thing you hear in the background is a fan running. The fan creates air movement. So the fan creates air movement, and then as the metering rollers roll the seed out, or meter the seed out. It gets blown down the big tubes that are on the frame and then out into smaller tubes on the outside of the, that go down into the shanks, and that's what puts the seed into the ground. The thing that you hear in the background is there's a fan in underneath the back of it, of the air tank. The fan creates wind velocity or air movement. There's rollers on each of the tanks where you see the John Deere emblems there. There's 3 tanks on there, so there's rollers in underneath the bottom of those tanks that meter the product out. Back tank has fertilizer in it. Center tank has inoculant for the lentils, and then the front tank has the seed lentils in. So the fan creates the velocity, goes through the steel tubes on the bottom of the tank there, goes to the big primary tubes, and then out to secondary heads and the smaller hoses, and the smaller hoses go down into the openers, and the seed goes into the ground from there.
So I got a new sidekick. So we're doing something that we do every spring, or we have done most springs. It's one of my favorite things to do, and that is to go pussy willow hunting, where we go in the ditches and we cut down pussy willows because the branches, they're nice and soft and have them for decoration, and the kids like to go and find them. Right?
Right.
Right. So you can usually find pussy willows by a slough. So we found this tree, and it's got a lot on it, but some of them are still pretty green. This tree right here is pretty. We'll probably we'll cut this one, I'm thinking. Can you get it?
No.
No, it's pretty hard.
Show the dead trees, dear.
Well, we hope that you liked our first video as a family. You guys liked YouTube being yourself, didn't you?
Absolutely not.
No comment.
No comment. Well,
Ask
comment.
us earlier in the day.
Ask us early in the day. Well, we hope that you like, subscribe, please. I don't know if it's down or, yeah, and comment what you would like to see.
It's somewhere over here.
Bye.